Had a steel toe busy day.
Were you productive?
Oh, man, was I ever.
You get some sun?
Went and had a meeting with the place Johnny and I are going to be doing a show for in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And then we also talked a little business.
Nice.
After I talked a little business with our boy Raleigh over the weekend.
Ooh.
And then I went to another place to talk a little business.
Uh-huh.
And then later this week, I got another place. Everybody wants to come back steel toe.
No.
They heard, hey, we heard you were the one that wasn't doing coke. We want to come on back.
That's all it took?
We heard that no matter what happens to you, ain't going to be no felonies or anything. You're looking great. Aces. Let's do that. What's that? Some people think you headbutted somebody? Were they lipping off?
That's not helping.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
Oh, that's what they said?
Yeah. I said don't talk like that.
Oh.
And, of course, I would never do that to anyone. That's a disgusting, terrible thing to say. You know, sometimes people get manipulative and they lie, but that's not me. I would never do something like that. They were talking that way, and I needed to confront them and stop them.
Gotcha.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's episode is The Streak Lives.
Yeah.
You would have thought at the end of the morning show today, the streak was over.
Yeah.
Missed it by $100.
Oh, damn.
Right? Missed it by $100.
I didn't get to catch the last half hour.
And now look, I was going to throw in the $100 myself and go win some, lose some. What do you do? You know?
Yep.
After April left, we've been building up a little bit of a war chest. I'm thinking after all my business is concluded here that I've been doing this last couple of days, I think instead of eliminating an evening show, I think we're going to drop evening show goals by $100.
Oh.
Reward the evening show audience because there's been so many nights where they've kicked ass.
Okay.
But that could be coming in the fall. And then
But wait, there's more?
the streak lives. And
Yeah?
the reason the streak lives is because we were 100 short.
Uh-huh.
Thomer Gomer started listening to the morning show this afternoon, and all of a sudden, Matt, just so people don't call me a liar,
Yeah.
what is that?
That's 100 fake dollars donated.
That's $100 from Thomer Gomer. He
All
says
fake.
He says late listening to the morning show. Also, it's all fake.
Mm-hmm.
He's listening to the morning show. The contribution came from the morning show. It counts for the morning show. The streak is at 16. Oh, I got you typing all mad. I said the streak is at 16. You understand that I could come on tomorrow. And I'm just going to go, guys. Actually, we went up back and did the books. Turns out the streak's at 397. And there's not a thing you could do about it. And it doesn't hurt me at all.
No, that's not froey.
It's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. Honky says MSO should bundle this fake streak case with Melton's illegal lottery one. Oh, no, not the illegal lottery one. How'd that end up, by the way? I think like everything else people say I do. I just kind of went nowhere. What do you do? So, no, somebody messaged me today.
Yeah.
They've been a fan since the radio days. And you don't usually see this with radio fans. They usually hate the drama shit, and they're like, just do a show.
Yep.
But this was one radio fan who said, Aaron, I want you to do an entire episode. I want you to do like your own separate show, watching and breaking down the Chrissy Nick interview.
Oh.
She said he lied his balls off. I guess she's from that area, and she said everybody here hates him. And she said, break it down because he's lying his balls off. I know this, blah, 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 I know that. And then she said, and I saw April, and she looks terrible. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to say those things. But I'm sure she does. Thank you. But I told her, I just said, no. I'll tell you why I'm not going to do that. One, enough. I've really tested this audience's patience with that shit enough.
Yeah.
And number two, I can't watch that whole thing because you have to remember, I lived there, like through it, you know, spent night after night after night there. I know what happened. So watching him lie is, I'm sorry to use a gay word, it's frustrating and triggering. And I don't care to watch it, you know, more than a couple of clips, you know?
I watched a little bit of it on someone else's show. They were going through it, and watching him try to explain everything away in the exact same way of how he explains how cocaine lets you handle stress better.
Right.
That's literally the exact tactic he was using about every fucking topic that would come up.
And imagine now being the person who was there and experiencing it firsthand and just watching them lie.
Yeah.
And you just go, I can't do this. And I'm not going to put myself through this horse shit.
Oh, and also him going, I can't talk about my case because I keep talking about my case, and I can't joke about that, and I can't, if we make a joke about that, well, then I'd be admitting to blah, 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 but then make a joke about it.
So, no, I'm not going to do that episode, but thank you. Dustin with $4.99, thank you very much, buddy. Down to $2.20 we go. He is obsessed with the sex. Dustin, you got to work on it with the sex. Do you think April has experienced the Baldo? Amazon gives it only a 2-star review. How do you lose your wife to a guy that uses that and can't get hard? Well, I mean, we kind of left each other, kind of tired of each other's shit. It didn't have anything to do with a Baldo, really. It just more me had to do with them going, let's move into the house next door. And me going, I don't think the kids are going to go for that one. I think that's going to lead to more problems than it's worth. Yeah. Come on, you can build a studio there. I think it's going to stay here for now. I'm not sure the situation is right.